first things first, we have 2 trains running from Porto Alegre to Capital City North, which is fine. It's fine. Not great, but fine. I think the next thing that I want to do is, can we, what's the, okay, so we have not a lot of mail here. Can we potentially forward mail from perhaps a place like Salt Lake City, something like that? That could potentially work. It's a bit of a stretch for a road, not gonna lie. And if we look at the cargo payment rates, yes, let's disable them all. Mail kind of, yeah, it doesn't pay off very well as it increases in travel time. This, by the way, in case you didn't know, is like the faster you deliver mail, the more you get paid. The slower, like if you're 200 days in transit because you have like a slow truck or a slow train or whatever, it pays basically almost half. So not necessarily something that I'm overly concerned about. I'd rather deliver units of items than make a lot of money, but also we need to be able to make some money because otherwise it's not gonna work. We're gonna go bankrupt. So why don't we do this? Why don't we start by putting down a city station right here in Hamburg. In fact, we cannot do that. So what we'll do instead is we're gonna do this, and we're gonna put a 2 platform buffer here. There we go. And we're gonna get perhaps these like so, and like that. And something along those lines. So we have, yeah, we need like 1 extra one. We'll just do that. And we have that hotel kind of nearby. We keep winning on every single episode, of course. If we do 5 tile platform, we're definitely in the coverage area of the hotel, and at the same time we have enough mail. So what I think I'm gonna do is, actually, let's do this. I kind of want to have at least 2 tiles. And over here, let's just, I know I can just simply cut through these lines because we don't have a whole bunch of traffic, but I want to sort of future-proof this to some degree. So we can do something along these lines. Pun not intended. Maybe something like this. Yeah, I'm not gonna have 2 tiles there, unfortunately. That's fine, perhaps. We don't have a whole lot of options anyways. So these trains can just now exit over this side. And we can just come back over here. We can merge with the main line right about here. There we go. Fantastic. All right, so this looks a little cleaner. And at the same time, why don't we maybe do something like this, where we can just mirror this line over here. I kind of terraformed the wrong way, but it's okay. Don't you worry about that. So this is a nice long lead in to the station. Is there another way that I can? No, that's fine. Okay, so we're gonna have our 1-way path here, and at the same time we're gonna have this 1-way path over here. We're gonna convert this one to a 1-way path. There we go, great. And maybe even put 1 here and remove this one, and I guess we can remove that one as well, and maybe even remove that one. Okay, and I think somewhere around here we're gonna have that. Perfect. Next thing will be, oh, so we have the depot situation here, which is kind of tricky because yeah, you can't really do, I guess that's fine. Trains can go, yeah, these 2 ways into the, in fact, we could just do that. That's a nice little sort of intersection here. I'm not so sure I love this train station configuration. Why don't we do this instead? Let's put number trucks to platform 1. Let's do maybe this. Local authority refuses. Okay, that's fine. I don't. Yeah, you're gonna grow to love me, Hamburg. Trust me, it's gonna be great. We're gonna have a great relationship. I wish that I could maybe plan some buses, but yeah, that's not gonna work. Let's clone this vehicle, and we're gonna create a new group. We open up like 20,000 different different windows, and this one is gonna be capital to Hamburg. There we go. And this train is actually part of another group. How can I see which group this train belongs to? I think it's probably this one. Yeah. All right. So we're gonna move it over there. Now it's part of this group, and we're gonna hold. Actually, before we hold control and clone it, definitely want to delete that order. Tell it to go to Hamburg, and now we're gonna clone it. And now you go. So hopefully that should take care of that. Do we need an extra? Is this gonna be smart enough to actually go into? Yes, it is. Okay, great. I was just worried that this train was just gonna sit there. Yeah, it's going to Capital City North. Whatever. That's fine. Okay, so now we have additional trains running. What's the deal in Porto Alegre? We don't have a whole lot of demand here, unfortunately. So I'm tempted of just like straight up connecting them by bus. We already have some kind of infrastructure here, and definitely between Hamburg and Hague, we can have a bus route. So let's just let's get it done sort of like this. Let's put that type of bridge there. And I guess we can just go this way. Something like that. It's kind of twisty, but it works. Is this where we want this other road? No. This is where we want this other road. Great. By the way, if you have no idea what I'm doing, is roads, and the way I have it set up, they grow in like 3x3 tiles, which is a bit more efficient than what the default game usually does. So I'm just extending the Hamburg sort of road layout a little bit to help it. It will spend less money creating roads and more money spending on houses, which will eventually turn into more passengers. Look at that demand over there. That's amazing. Okay, so why don't we get some buses running from downtown Hague to Porto Alegre just for now. Let's get a bus depot over here. Should probably put another bus depot. Can we actually extend this? No. Okay. What about this? Local authority refuses. Okay. Let's see if we can get them to like us again. Remember, we're aiming for mediocre. Right now we're appalling. Mediocre is the benchmark to beat. Oh, now we don't have any cash. Great. Speed things up a bit. Hopefully we'll make enough cash to be able to afford some trees. I think we like spent a whole bunch of money on that terraforming spree. Come on, very poor. Is very poor good enough? I don't think so, but let's try. No, it's definitely not good enough. Let's get a few more trees. Once we start having a pretty comprehensive service, let's slow things down. Poor, come on. Come on, Hamburg. Mediocre, there we go. That's what we're looking for. Put this station right here. At the same time, we're extending the Hamburg train station. Let's see if I can bring back my desired bench sort of configuration. I can do something like that. That looks nice. Actually, here, let's put this instead, just to like break it up a bit. Right? And that? Yeah, that's a much nicer station. All right, cool. So let's get some buses running. I think, let's see. So these ones are 64 kilometers an hour. Cargo types, we want passengers. So 88. Okay, so this one is actually a much better bus. Why don't we start replacing our buses with something that's a bit more efficient? It's 88 kilometers an hour, has maximum reliability of 100%. And passenger cargo, it's not great. What about this one? This one's also pretty good. Thunderbus diesel. Running costs are a little higher, but at the same time, it's carrying 50 passengers, and we already have quite a few here. You know what? Let's stick to fast, but not super crazy here. And let's go from Hague to Hamburg, and let's put these guys in a group. Passenger Hague to Hamburg. There we go. And let's just get that there. And now we can easily just clone the vehicle maybe 4 times, something like that. That's a nice sound. Let's skip these other guys so that they will go the other way. And for over here, let's actually skip back around. Hopefully there will be enough passengers now to load. This one is definitely going to have a lot of passengers there for the taking. Actually, I could have moved this station. You want? I'm gonna move this station over here so that it catches the hotel as well, because that's gonna produce a lot of passengers. So I'm gonna hold control. I'm gonna tie it to Hague stores, and I'm gonna remove this downtown one. So now hopefully there will be a much higher demand because we're touching this hotel in our area of influence. Ooh, we have some trams now. That's gonna be interesting. Actually, let's take a look at that real quick. Available vehicles. Yeah, nice. They're a little bit more expensive than what I just spent on, so we're good. We're good here. How are these guys doing? Are they making money? Last year they made quite a bit of money. Actually, let's take a look at all of our buses. Profit last year. So these are new, that's why they're in the red, but everything else is like being super profitable. Look at all of our alcohol things. All right, let's get, I wanted to have one extra station here that would pump out more passengers and mail. How we're doing actually? Ooh, mail, we're getting there. It's not perfect, but yeah, it's empty for the most part. That's kind of annoying. I wish that this would produce a bit more mail, not gonna lie. How we're doing in terms of Hague and Porto Alegre, yeah. Let's get some buses running between these 2 cities. I think that will help to some degree. I don't know, we'll see. New vehicles, we're gonna buy you. We're gonna make you go from here to perhaps this station. We're gonna put you in a group. Passengers to Hague to Porto, just to make it short. Hague to Porto, and we're gonna have 4 of you. Off you go. And I'm kind of tempted of like connecting this somehow. Actually, now that I think about it, this station here, let's put a regular one. It's kind of close to this one, to like this hotel, so why don't we just extend it? So this is Salt Lake City proper, and we can get rid of that. And all we have to do next is just simply do this. And I think it's probably worth connecting these 2 cities together. So let's just set up a route. Did I get that right? Yeah, great. So now Salt Lake and Porto Alegre are connected, at least virtually. I'm not planning necessarily on, I mean, I guess we could drive some mail. See if this, let's just experiment with this. Maybe it's not profitable at all, who knows? But I think it's definitely worth the try. So let's get, maybe get some truck stops there, and definitely gonna add a few more truck stops over here. Let's put another depot there. It's gonna be required. And from Salt Lake, where do we have our closest depot? Over here. All right. So we're gonna have some mail transfer services that hopefully will end up getting to Capital City after a long while. Not gonna be the most efficient service of all, but it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Don't worry about it. If it's like very unprofitable, we'll shut it off. But we have plenty of money to experiment with things. It's early on, and we definitely want Capital City to grow. That's the whole point of this series. And I keep like not focusing myself. Okay, so 88 miles, or sorry, kilometers an hour, 30 bags of mail. This one is also that. 142. I think I want to go with this one. So you're gonna do a full load of mail. I think you need to be refitted first to mail. Wait, really? Vehicle can go to that station. Why not? Oh, is it because he's like a longer? Wait, really? Okay. Wait, no, I really want this truck now. Let's do this. Let's actually extend Salt Lake City regular. There we go. And actually, let's just remove these two. God, no, that's not what I want. I want to extend Salt Lake City. Do that. Do this, do this. That's what I want. Okay, let's see if now you want to go over here. There we go. Now you want. And we support mail, which is good. And you're going to go to here. No. Vehicle can go to that station. Okay, yeah, definitely it's a longer truck. That's why it doesn't like this station. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have to do this. Let's just put one loading bay, and if this works, if this experiment works, we'll expand it somehow. So you're gonna go there, and you're gonna transfer, and we're gonna put you on a group. Freight SLC to Porto Mail. Fantastic. All right, so orders are given. You are definitely a mail truck, and we're gonna get like, I don't know, 6? Should we do full load? We might do full load here. So yeah, full load. Okay, no, you're set to full load. That's fine. All right, let's see what happens. See what happens. I don't have high hopes for this, not gonna lie, but it might just work. And yeah, definitely need to get a lot more mail here. I think the key here is for Porto to like sort of, you know, grow a little bit more. I think we're doing great in terms of passengers and all that good stuff. Hey, eventually it's gonna have its own station connected to this. We have Chicago here. Why don't we just create a quick loop that will potentially make us some amount of money. So we can have that, and we can have perhaps that. And we can just reconnect these things like so. And let's just get depot. We have a hotel there as well, so that's gonna be nice. let's get the passenger buses in place. 44, 50. You know what? Let's just let's get rid of that. Let's do these double-decker buses just for fun, so that we have some variety. And so we have that with orders. Let's create another group. This will be passengers, and this is Chicago Loop. Pretty straightforward stuff. Chicago Loop. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 is fine. Let's get that started. And off they go. It's actually, maybe you want to skip the thing, and you might want to skip the thing. Actually, you were already skipping the thing. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. All right, so things are looking good. Let's take a quick look at our goals here. Capital City, definitely short on alcohol. We have a ton of trucks kind of waiting there. Definitely waiting for trains. Dude, what's going on here? Do we need to actually add more trains to this equation? Because we're definitely delivering quite a few units of fruit. We might have to get an extra train. Actually, let's get 2 extra trains here. Saturate this line as much as possible. I always want one train kind of sitting here waiting. Because fruit kind of goes bad, like literally in the game. If you look at the cargo payment things that I was just showing you earlier, if you look at fruit, you know, compared to mail, it doesn't pay off to begin with, and it kind of degrades pretty gradually. So definitely something that we want to keep an eye on. But as you can see, we have a lot of circulation here. Let's take a quick look, make sure that everything is set properly. We could potentially add a few more extra boxcar wagons. Let's actually send this one to the depot. Let's get a few more reefer cars, or whatever they're called. Something like that. Let's get this refitted to fruit. So now we have a 3-tile train. Let's just play around with that. We have a 4-tile station here. So we could grow these trains a little bigger too, but this should probably be good enough for now. What's the total capacity? 25 per, right? Yeah. Total cargo, this is what I want. 150 tons of fruit. Yeah, we're definitely gonna need a lot more than that. Can we send you to the depot real quick? Yes, we could. All right, let's get you all the way up to 3 tiles. Refit this to fruit real quick, and off you go. Here, we're gonna do the same with you. It's gonna take 2 seconds. 3 tiles, refit to fruit. I think they're already fruit, but just to be safe, I want to refeed them anyways. And yeah, things are looking good. Things are definitely looking good. We have a ton of fruit just waiting there. Oh man. Yeah, these shorter trains will definitely need to be expanded. Let me just quickly do another one just for fun. We need to add 3, right? Yeah, we did. Refit to fruit, stop, go. Fantastic. How much money is this one's gonna give us? Let's watch. Here he comes. 29,000. Not too bad. Not too bad. All right, I think this is a good stopping point. Man, I really wanted to grow Capital City in this episode, but yeah, things are not looking great for some reason. We're definitely good in terms of passengers and mail. I definitely want to increase our buffer, just like we have a buffer in passengers. It's 92%. So this means that we're basically delivering over double the needs. In terms of alcohol, we're just shy, like we're basically barely meeting the quota. We have a lot of, yeah, let's just clone a few more vehicles. That's honestly the only way we will be able to get this to work. Maybe in the future, in future episodes, we're gonna analyze potentially getting better trucks than these. Do we actually end up getting better trucks? Let's take a look real quick. We have some trams now. Oh man, these trams can carry a lot more, and they're probably a little faster. This is the one we have now, right? 64, yeah. Yeah, definitely some improvements that we could potentially tackle in the next episode. But things are looking good. Things are looking good. Not gonna lie. In fact, our HQ is a little bigger. If you enjoyed this episode, please consider giving this video a like. And if you are new to the channel and somehow landed in the middle of the series, you might want to not only subscribe to be notified, but also maybe go back and watch like the first episode of the series, especially if you want to play along. There's like instructions on all the mods that I'm using and how I'm using them. And also, if you're generous and if you would like to contribute to my Patreon page, you can get the save games after each and every episode in one of the whatever pledge tier requirements, like, you know what I mean. Just go to patreon.com and follow the instructions. In any case, thank you so much for watching, and hope to see you in the next one.